Alright folks, Roz back here. We're going to go ahead and give him the hey, good luck. And it looks like we have the opportunity to play first, and we'll go ahead and do that. This hand looks acceptable. Actually, this hand looks really good. We can play everything in our hand, and we have our main colors. We don't have blue yet, but we don't have any blue cards in our hand, so that's fine. We will not go ahead and mulligan this. And we're off to the races. I guess we'll just start with white in this instance. And pass it on over. And I guess we'll play our Guild Mage first, unless we have something more impressive to do. Don't have a whole lot of 2-drops, though. I think we had like a Basilica Screecher, and I think that was it. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and get this guy out. I don't think he's really like a fantastic turn 2 play, because he doesn't really do anything until you get a bunch more mana. But he's not terrible either. And depending on how slow our opponent is, we might be able to get in for like 2 or 4 damage or something like that, which isn't bad. After this guy, depending on what he plays, probably Kingpin's Pet coming out, and then we'll start getting the Extort on. Oh, that's weird. This might be a horrific game. Okay, so sure, let's see what he wants to do. I'll go ahead and swing in here though, and see if he wants to take the trade, and we'll just get rid of our Vizkopa Guild Mages right off the bat. Okay, I guess not. So now I guess the question is like Basilica Guards or Kingpin's Pet, and I guess I can play down the guards just to keep his Guild Mage off of us for a turn. But then I won't have probably any attacks next turn. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and play the Kingpin's Pet. And we seem to be drawing quite a bit of land here. I mean, that's fine because we have some additional plays in our hands, and we'll be able to get some Extort with the lands that we're drawing. But drawing some more gas would be nice in the future. Oh, a Gift of Orzhova. That's incredible. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Ow. We didn't get any good cards like that. Alright, well, we're just drawing more lands here. Oh, let's see here. I don't think developing our board is a bad thing, so I guess we can get in here for 4. And then we can play a card and Extort, and maybe afterward we start doing some life linking or some such. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw down the Basilica Guards. And do a little Extorting. Plus we'll get to Extort twice next turn with Corpse Blockade. But we really need one of our many, many removal spells for this Guild Mage here, because the life shifting is just going to get to be a pain in the neck, and especially if he can start to basically utilize his life drain as well as the life link, that's going to be pretty bad. So, yep, back down to 15. Basilica Screecher, huh? Okay. I guess this means that we'll be able to play our Guild Gate and double Extort our Basilica Screecher, which is fine. So we'll have a little bit more Extort on the board than him, but this thing is a real pain in the neck, and we've got to figure out a way to take care of that. So let's go ahead and play her out here. This is going to be a slow kill on this guy if we actually manage to beat him with this Gift of Orzhova. I mean, it's pretty greedy to just throw that thing out right away, but when we had a hand with no removal in it, it's just devastating. If we would have had some removal, I think we would be obviously in a much better place. That said, we are going to have enough mana out if we absolutely have to play Corpse Blockade and triple Extort, which is pretty good. So as long as he doesn't have a way to answer our flyer, that's not terrible. I could also leave this back and like maybe double this guy, but I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah, we're taking 6 a turn right now, but he is using up his mana for that, which is pretty good, I guess. Mainly, though, what we really need is just some removal for this thing. We need to turn this thing off, and if we can do it, it's going to be really good. Wow, double Syndic of Tithes, huh? Devour Flesh is not bad. Man, we're in a really rough spot, though, because if I stay back to double block this thing, if he has a way to remove one of my creatures, that's pretty darn bad. That said, we can Devour Flesh, triple Extort, and swing in for 3. And I think that that's maybe what we're going to do, because I think we probably need to get his Extort off the table for right now. And I don't know if this is right. I don't know if it's correct that we're doing it this way, but I don't know if staying back to double block is kind of like going to be our only out, and it very well might be. But each turn that he just uses this guy for the life drain, lifelink thing, that's another turn that he's like maybe not playing a creature or something like that, so that's kind of decent. I assume he'll just do the life drain again. Yep. Man, this is a tough game. Come on, Grizzly Spectacle. Alright, maybe not. So, Dutiful Thrall. Alright, so we have enough stuff to start giving things lifelink. Or we have enough stuff to start draining him, which is fine. But we're starting to get to a point now where I basically have to sit back and like double block this thing, and God, I just don't want to do that. But I can't really think of another way out of this. So let's go ahead and play this guy and get our extorts on. Because he's just beating the tar out of us in the air. So I guess this is it. I mean, if he comes in, I don't know. I feel like we basically have to double block, because if we don't, we're just going to get ruined. Okay, Slate Street Ruffian is not bad at all. Or I should say it could have been a lot worse. We could have Smite. Even if I get a Death's Approach, I might just put it on this thing just to make it slightly smaller. There's the game create failed. Oh, thank God. At least we can hold him back a turn. Planes. Alright, so I guess we Corpse Blockade. And know if I want to play out my entire hand. Well, I guess I kind of have to, because this way I can double block this Slate Street Ruffian, and this way I won't have a card discard. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it, I guess. We'll go ahead and play this for this and this. Put all of our extorts on there, and it sucks not having anything in our hand, but at least now I can still regenerate my Dutiful Thrall if need be. Alright, your go. So we are slowly getting there with extort triggers. But the guy has 4 cards in hand. I don't think that's a good attack. I mean, it might be. He might have some ways to deal with things that I have, but I'm not really 100% sure what it could be. What could he have? Huh. I just don't know. We'll go ahead and do it like this. Yep, I'll discard a card that I don't have. Ah, the craziness. Stop it. There we go. And that dies. So he's got, what, something for 2 damage to this or something? Okay, Executioner Swing, that's fine. Ah. I sack it in response. So in hindsight, probably would have been better to block with the Corpse Blockade and then Dutiful Thrall there. Oh, jeez. 3 Syndic of Ties? Come on, removal. There is so much removal in this deck, and all of it is live. All of it. Give me something. Give me anything. Oh, accidentally canceled 2 of his extorts. That sucks. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Ah, there it is again. Sweet rave parties. Die. Oh, that thing did some good. Holy cow. Balustrade Spy. Oh, okay, that's all we really got. Let's get in there. Alright, we might actually have a game on our hands now. Can't regenerate the Dutiful Thrall, unfortunately, but that's fine. I think we've, between Extort and this guy's lifelink ability, we might have enough on the board to just win this. Let's see here. Probably Angelic Edict? Yep. And if he comes in, I will definitely Dutiful Thrall Corpse Blockade one of these things. Alright. My own Angelic Edict. That's interesting. Okay, well, in the meantime, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have enough to give this guy lifelink and life drain. When you gain life each turn, the slow grind. I feel kind of good having this Angelic Edict, because at least if he plays something just absolutely devastating, we can get rid of it and probably get 2 extort triggers off of it, or 1 extort trigger now, I guess. But we'll see how I feel. I don't know how I feel in the late game with this deck, but I can tell you right now, these games are going to go long, long, long. This guy's deck is very, very good. With all of the appropriate cards. Contaminated Ground. Sure. Just a way to get 2 extort triggers, I guess. I don't think I'm going to Angelic Edict that. Oh, that's useful. We'll probably have issues finishing game 3. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, text box. So this is the Battle of the Orzhov. Maybe I'll sideboard in Naya instead, because Naya looked pretty good too, I'm not going to lie. Contaminated Ground. What the heck? Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, I can't kill this guy. I might actually have to Angelic Edict that thing. Yes. Yes, indeed. Assault Griffin. I like it. How much mana do I have? I don't want to have to tap this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this takes 3 and this takes 4. Okay, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I can, however, extort, which is nice. I don't really feel like losing the 2 life. Coming in. No removal 1 time. No removal 1 time. Executioner Swing is not going to do it either. Okay, well, I mean, I gotta go in. I can't just not. Yeah. See if he has a way to deal with it. I mean, he's got 3 cards in hand. I guess he could have like an aerial maneuver or something. That would be pretty bad. Be right back, phone ringing. Alright, we'll go ahead and pause. Let's see if he's got something for it. I think we just got there. Maybe? No? Oh, no way. So he has enough to extort it 3 times, which means we're going to get him down to 1. Come on. Okay, so he's got a Devour Flesh and an Executioner's Swing. I guess we'll Devour Flesh the Dutiful Thrall. As much as I don't exactly want to. Unbelievable. Yeah, we might actually have to side in a different deck against this guy. This is ridiculous. Down to 1. Alright. You kidding me? Oh, it's never going to end. I'm probably just going to get timed out because I'm doing commentary and playing, so it takes me a little bit longer. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what can we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 3, 2, 1. Still not quite there. Was holding it forever, partner. Do I really want to tap this and get like an extra extort trigger out of this Prophetic Prism? I don't know that I do. I might just want to hold on to it for right now. But I kind of almost feel like we need to cycle through something to get anywhere. I'm not going to go ahead and play it so I can get the extra extort trigger off of it. So now I guess it's just a question on whether or not he draws gas or land. If he draws gas, then this game is still not going to end. What were we going to do? Holy cow. Okay, yeah, that would have been pretty good. Okay, his deck is very, very strong. Let me just take a look at what Naya would look like, just real briefly. I guess I would play that. Yeah, it's like straight 3 colors almost. I mean, I could throw some of these white cards in there, but a lot of them just don't fit. Like like maybe like the Assault Griffin would and some other stuff. This actually doesn't look that bad, but man, the mana costs are just everywhere. I mean, this is super, like, this is a super greedy deck. And we would have exactly two ways of fixing. We'd have a Boros Guildgate. I kind of think we have to just go with what we've got. Debtor's Pulpit is definitely a card, though, and something I'm highly considering taking in. He's not super fast, so I don't think that we need to Devour Flesh. But the Debtor's Pulpit might actually be super, super important here. And so that just might be something that we want to have. Let's see here. I'm missing something. Oh, I'm missing an Angelic Edict. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Our costs here are kind of wonky, but I think this might be just a little bit better, just so we have ways of dealing with things like Nightshade Spectre and something with that stupid Gift of Orzhova on it. Man, that thing is just brutal. All right, let's go in here. Yeah, this hand is pretty good. It's not like super fast or anything, but we do have a Death Cult Rogue. We don't have any white in our hand, but we have plenty of ways to get white. So I don't think we'll go ahead and mulligan this. And there's our white. But we'll start with black just so that we can get the Death Cult Rogue online. Death Cult Rogue might be pretty good here. We saw he had a Devour Flesh, and we saw he had an Angelic Edict. Oh, hi, Viscopa Guildmage. Wow, you came out quick. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the black out. Look like we're color screwed here. At least we do have the Angelic Edict in our hand as well if he gets the Gift of Orzhova on this thing, like, right away. Please don't. Please no Gift of Orzhova on turn 3 one time. No! No! Both times. No! Oh, we're gonna get brutalized. Oh man, that thing is going to hit us twice and he's going to be at 26. Actually, that thing's going to hit us, what, 3 times? Yay, Kingpin's Pet. I guess I kind of need it because I need to get the Extort on. This is terrible. Oh, I'm so glad we have the answer for this in our hand. But like I said, this thing is just going to gain so much GD life. It's not funny. It is not funny. Please don't Grizzly Spectacle this. He'll probably just drain us, I assume, because that's 6 damage and we'll be down to 11. Yep. Kind of wishing we had Smites in the deck. I couldn't use it right now because I don't have any mana open, but that's how she goes. Oh, that could have been much worse. That's weird. That's very strange. Well, we're going to go ahead and play this pre-combat so that we can actually get the Extort trigger off of it. So I guess this means he has swing. And the question is, would I rather him swing the Kingpin's Pet or the Death Cult Rogue? I don't know, they're both really good. I guess if he has it, I'll just get it out of his hand now while he doesn't have any Extorters on the table. So you can go ahead and swing my Kingpin's Pet, I guess. I fully expect to see a swing here. Yep, there she goes. All right, that's fine. Because Death Cult Rogue with a Call to Nightwing or something like that might be a thing. Mental Vapors. Wow, this is going to be a big game with this Angelic Edict. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and discard lands. Yep, we're going to have to discard again. And I think we'll go ahead and discard the black here, because we do have dual whites in the deck. So he's going to be at, what, like 29 life or something crazy? Or, oh yeah, just 26. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay, so this thing's getting Angelic Edicted. Go away and never return. I would say he did some work. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, so got him down to 24. That's a victory, right? We're getting there. I mean, I guess I could play a Consuming Aberration. It would be a 4/4, which, I mean, isn't bad. I could also just get the Zarichi Tiger out. But I think getting a big dude on the ground that mills is not bad. But I definitely want to get him out of Executioner's swing range. Oh, Devour Flesh, huh? Well, there goes that guy. We'll leave up Smite. Hello! If he swings in, I will probably not block with this, because I just don't feel like getting this thing Executioner swinged right now. Let's see what we got. Basilica Screecher, huh? Well, that's pretty good. Can we play both of these? I think we can. Let's see, what do we get rid of? Executioner Sing, White of Precinct 6, Angelic Edict. Looking pretty good. Not going to get the extort off this guy, but that's fine. So right now he is well out of Executioner's swing range. So I guess the question is, does he have Smite or not? And I don't think I'm in a position to really like play around Smite. I have never seen a Smite from him. And we'll see if we mill any Smites. And we just mill a Plains. Zarichi Tiger good, though. At least it can block the Syndic of Tithes beating. And, I mean, I'm going to go in here. He's got one card in hand. And we can't hold back forever. So let's do this and hope that there's no Smite one time. No Smite. Another Syndic of Tithes is pretty good, though. That was weird. Did he tap twice for Extort? I think he did. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead and hold on to that swamp right there and maybe make him think that we have something when we certainly don't. But we will swing in here for our 9. I imagine we'll see some blocks. Now, he could double block and then Executioner swing this thing. He has 2 swings in the yard right now. Would we see a 3rd swing? I don't know. That is a 3-for-1 if he does that. I don't feel too bad about it. And I'm leaving the Zarichi Tiger back right now just because I'd like to gain a little bit of life with him. Okay, he did get his Angelic Edict, so that is pretty good for him. So I got my swings worth in, I should say, which isn't too bad. Nice play. And we will make sure to get our 2 life here. So at this point, I guess it's a question of would I rather try and get him down in some life, or do I want to just keep gaining life with this? And that's actually a really, really hard choice. Because we are down in life, but I think with him having no cards in hand, or not no cards, but no mana open, I think we'll go ahead and get in here, just because we do have an active way to gain 2 life a turn right now. And I don't mind sandbagging both of these lands right now, just because he does have things like Mental Vapors and such. I don't know if he'll have a second one, but oh, Balustrid Spy. Well, that shuts down my poor Basilica Screecher, doesn't it? Game is going long. Kingpin's Pet. Yep, that was a bunch of really, really good stuff he just got rid of. Makes me sad. Yep, come in for your 2. Ow. Sure. Oh, not the game create failed. Let me just check my mana real quick. What do we have? 5, 6. So we do actually have to play a land here. Let's just mill you out. If we can win that way. There's the contaminated ground. Well, we're not going anywhere, that's for sure. The fact that that thing has flying is a real pain in the neck. But again, we do have a whole heap of removal in our deck, and we've only used 1 of it, I think? Yes, we've only used 1 of it. So there's still plenty left for us to get, considering all of our, considering everything's live with the amount of stuff in his graveyard. Alright. Back to you, sir. Oh, I forgot to get my life there. Dang it. Playing a little bit too fast. Alright. So I should be at 15 right now. Shoot. That could make the difference. If this does go to game 3, though, it's going to be really, really bad. Major misplay there. Should have gained my 2 life. Make sure to gain it here. So maybe we'll win in 14 turns. Oh, he's got something. Another Balustrade Spy. That's pretty good. Now he can start getting in the air. That said, we should have quite a few live draws here because we have a lot of mana on the board. Oh, there goes my Call of the Nightwing. And my Death's Approach, and my Basilica Guards. Holy Jesus. Okay, so now I'm dead in 10 turns. Man alive. Seriously, what? Your mill was incredible. What was that, 8 cards? 10 cards? There goes my Debtor's Pulpit. There goes another Angelic Edict. That was insane. That was an insane mill, and that probably just won the game. Oh, God. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's only 1 land left in my entire deck right now. Dutiful Thrall with Extort, huh? Sure. I have a feeling, though, that we are going to get milled out. What else is there in this deck that can win? I think the Herbish Protector is still in here. Yeah, he is. But he can double block. Oh, great. Oh, God. I know we're not. But them's the breaks. And them's the breaks. Okay, so we have an Herbish Protector. I've got a few more tricks. I don't know if I'll see them. Okay, there's an Angel. It's still not big enough because he can block it all day long. What can I do here? Let's see. I can get in with a Balustrade Spy. Oh, or he could just Orzhov Charm it. That's pretty good too. Oh man, what else do I have? I think I have another... Let's see here. Yep. Okay, there's an assault griffin. Oh, what can I do here? I need to leave back the spy to block the Nightshade Spectre. Alright. Grizzly Spectacle is pretty good. Let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can block 3 things. He'll block the Zarichi Tiger with the Syndic of Tithes. He'll block Balustrade Spy with Balustrade Spy. Gotta start tapping right. Oh, I didn't swing it with the tiger. Why did I not swing it with the tiger? Oh, God. No. Arg. That probably just cost me the match, actually. Probably just cost me the match. Well, Crathen, good game. Man, I cannot believe I did that. Cannot believe I did it. Because now I have no extort. I don't know what I'm going to do here to win this. Let's see. I think I still have some removal left in the deck. I think there's a Death's Approach. I think there's one Death's Approach left. I'm pretty sure there is. There goes the Herbist Protector. What else? Grizzly Spectacle. Dang it. not even going to worry about gaining my 2 life because that's not going to matter and it's just going to wind down time. Okay. Blind Obedience. Don't think that that does anything for me. Yep. All right. So, I mean, I don't think that there's any way I can win. I'm not sure what's left in the deck at this point. I mean, there's 1 card left, obviously. And I don't exactly... Oh, he has a Balustered Spy. All right. Alright, I don't think that I am going to be able to finish this game. And I think we're down like a minute. Sure. This hand is fine, because I don't have time to argue with it otherwise. F6. Sure. Syndic of Tides, pretty good. Assault Griffin, not so good. Contaminated Ground. Will that help us? I don't know. Let's see. We'll go ahead and discard this because that's probably never going to see play. There's a swamp. Sure. Debtor's Pulpit. I think this is pretty much the end here. I mean, I can block, but we can't play anything right now in the hand, which is kind of bad. Yep, Balustered Spy is pretty good too. Yep, there's a bunch of good cards on the mill. Yep, Death Approach, still can't play anything. That's unfortunate. Probably should have mulled there, but I didn't really think I'd be finishing this game anyway. Kind of wanted to see how it would draw out. 1 white would have been good anyway. Another swamp, huh? Does that do anything for me? I don't think it does. I can Death Approach a guy that I can't Death Approach. So. Alright, that's it. GG. Good game part. Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell this guy good game because that was.